Hello, everyone, and welcome to another watch along. And tonight it's our rivals. Two games: City playing against Atletico de Madrid, and then we have Liverpool against Benfica. So, main focus will definitely be City versus Atletico. We will be keeping an eye on the other game, Liverpool versus Benfica versus Liverpool as well. So, on the screen, you can see the team sheet, both the teams. I will share it with you once. I will just talk through it. The team, which has surprised me a bit. So I will start with City. They are the home team. So they have Ederson, then they have Laporte and Ake as central defenders. John Stones looks like he will be playing right back, and Cancelo will be on the left. Then we have a midfield of Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne. I think one of the best midfields in Europe at this point of time. And then we have Sterling, Bernardo, and Mahrez. So Foden is on the bench. Yeah, Foden, Grealish, Fernandinho, Jesus. I guess these are the three or four guys, who will be three guys who will definitely be coming in. So let's see how that goes. And then we have the Atletico team. It was expected they were going to play a back five. So it was, you know, very well expected that it's going to be the same team. So they have gone with Renildo, as centre back, Felipe, and then they have Savic. On the right hand side, they have Versalco as their wing back, and on the left hand side, they have Lodi. Then they have Lorente, Condombia, and Koke. So they have basically flooded in with all the bodies they can. And up front, they have Griezmann and Felix. The pace of Felix and, you know, the striking prowess of Antoine Griezmann. So these are the team team news, guys. I will also share the Benfica versus Liverpool team news. As I said, our focus will be City versus Atletico, but we will be keeping eye on Benfica versus Liverpool as well. So we will start with Benfica. They have Vlacho Dimos as their keeper. Then they have Grimaldo. Then they have Vertonghen, Otamendi. So their defense very very edgy and obviously can be exploited by the likes of Mane, Salah, and Diaz. Then they have Gilberto in the midfield. They have Tarabat. You can remember Tarabat from his time at QPR. Then they have Julian Weigel. Then they have Everton, Gonzalo Ramos, Rafa Silva, and Darwin Nunez. This is one of those guys who's very, very much in demand. So keeping an eye on Darwin Nunez as well at this point of time. Hello Hemant bhai, welcome to the stream. Keeping an eye on Darwin Nunez for United because we are in the market for him. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, Elias, we will win the title again. But it totally depends on our, owners who are going to back us or not. Hopefully, Hemant. I will take a draw. I will take a draw. But as we all know that it's the way goes are out of equation. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. All right, guys. So the team news for it was already known. So Allison is there, Van Dijk, Konate, Alexander Arnold. Then they have Robertson. Then they have Alcantara, Fabinho, Kita, Naby Kita, and then they have Salah, Mane, and Luis Diaz. So I think it's going to be an easy game. In my opinion, it's going to be easy game for because when you look at the defense of Benfica, it's not giving me much confidence at this point of time. As I said, the amount of money they have spent in the last few years, they have a really good attacking team. I'm talking about Atletico de Madrid. They have a really good attacking team. It's just they are not attacking, like they should be. They're still focused on their defense, which is fine. But then you have so many players who can do so much damage to the opposition. When you have Griezmann, you have Suarez, you have Felix, you have Correa, you have Lemar, you have so many attacking players. So that just makes me, you can say bamboozled. So let's see. I can just, the game plan is simple for Atletico. Atletico, they just know one way, just to sit back and defend against bigger teams, and then they will try to work on the pace of Felix as well as Griezmann. So at this point of time, it's going to be like attack versus defense, which I have said that in the past. 75-70% possession for City. So how impressively they can defend, I'm talking about Atletico, is going to, you know, shape the result of this game. Not just the first leg, but even in the second leg. Even at home, it's going to be all about City. सब चाहते हैं मित्र भाई that we get a Simeone masterclass, but his masterclass is one thing. His masterclass is all about stopping his opponents. That's what his masterclass. So hopefully he can do that. And because you know how amazing City is when they go on attack. They can score goals from a lot of players. So I'm just hoping at this point of time they just that Atletico, if they concede early, I think that would be very very tough to come back from. So 20 minutes to go for the game, guys. Bring on your prediction. As you can say, the comment section is open for all. So take part in the voting and make sure that. Hello, Alison. Welcome to the stream. हेमंत, इसमें कुछ नहीं हो सकता. देखो, लिवरपूल या सिटी ही ईपीएल जीतेगी. ठीक है, तीसरा कोई टीम है ही नहीं. इट्स नॉट इवन अ रेस. थर्ड टीम है ही नहीं. और यूसीएल ऑब्वियसली सिटी, लिवरपूल. So the only two teams which I can think who is going to stop them is Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. So I am keeping my more hopes, on Bayern Munich at this point of time more than Real Madrid. So let's see how that goes. Guys, as I said, the comment section is open for all, so don't hesitate. Put up your predictions. Since it's not a United game, I will be putting my predictions as well just before the start of the game. So भाई वीआईपी stand try कर सकता है आदित्य भाई. Apart from that, I don't know. And even on that website, I don't know if they're going to show it or not. So मुश्किल है थोड़ा. बहुत ज़्यादा coverage नहीं है outside of England. So Real Madrid season has been about one guy. Real Madrid's season is all about one guy at this point of time, and his name is Karim Benzema. He was not there in the El Clasico. और देख लो उनका क्या हुआ फिर. They conceded 4. They didn't even look like scoring once. So Benzema, a fit and fighting Benzema, क्योंकि उनका सारा का सारा focus, Real Madrid's focus is all on Benzema. उसको ball दो, he will do it all by himself. So at this point of time, it's all Benzema or nothing for them. So let's see how that goes. Alright, as I said, 20 minutes to go. I will also share the lineup of the Benfica versus Liverpool game. You can see it out here. I will repeat it again. It's Vlaco Dimos. Then you have Grimaldo, Vertonghen, Otamendi, Gilberto, Junior Weigel, Tarabat. If you can remember. Everton, Gonzalo Ramos, Rafa Silva is a good player, but all the eyes in this game will be on Darwin Nunez. He is one guy, who is touted to be a striker for a top European club next season. United is interested, so are the other European clubs as well. So let's see how that goes. Konate, Van Dijk, Allison, Robertson, and Alexander Arnold. A very settled defense for Liverpool. Then you have Alcantara, Fabinho, Kita, Salah, Mane, and Luis Diaz. So let's see how Benfica fares up. As I said, if they can get even a draw at Etihad, that's where the away goals would have come into play hugely. If Atletico gets one away goal, it would have changed the entire complexion of the game because we all know how good defensively they are. So I think that's one thing that's going to be missed. Allison says 3-2 to Atletico and Real Madrid to win UCL. Bold prediction, Allison. Very bold prediction. But I hope, if not Madrid, I hope it's anyone apart from the three English clubs. Simple as that. Apart from these three English clubs, anyone. Alright, guys, we still have 15 minutes to go before the game starts. As I said, guys, if you are here, feel free to put up your predictions. It's going to be a very very good game. It's going to be attack versus defense. We all know in the Atletico game, but it's going to be a good game. Himit says Benfica for UCL. Anyone apart from the three English clubs, as I said. So all right. So there is a stat so far. Guardiola and Simeone have met three times before, and two times it has gone to Guardiola, and once it was to Simeone. So all right. Aditya says 1-0. XYZ says Manchester City 3 and 1 for Atletico Madrid. I will be a bit spectacle here because Atletico Madrid. I don't even remember. I think it was against Barcelona where they ended up conceding four. But apart from that, when did they concede four? So I am going. My personal prediction. My personal prediction would be a 2-2. Because they have Stones playing at right back. They have Ake in there. They don't have Diaz. So Matata, I don't know. I don't know. XYZ says Manchester City winning Champions League. Time will tell. I hope it doesn't happen though. Matata is asking, is Pep picking his lineup based on opponents or just a random selection? Matata, Diaz is injured. So, Ake comes in there. Why they have gone with, you know, right Stones at right back, I am not able to, not able to understand. So let's see. Yeah, I can agree. They are not in the form that they used to be, in the last season. But I will never count a team like Atletico out of the equation. I will never count a team like Atletico. And listen, that would be the huge. If that happens, that would be like the shock of the tournament. If Benfica can beat Liverpool, I don't see that happening. I see a 3-1 to Liverpool in that game. Because Benfica's defense with Otamendi and what I yeah, Varmalan is there, I guess. Yeah, Vertonghen is there. So I don't know Matata. As I said, even as you know, even a lot of people know that Pep overthinks at times. I think Walker is suspended. Walker is suspended. Damn, 11 times. Obviously they don't stand a chance of winning. You know, I think if any of the two teams, when I talk about Atleti or whether I talk about Benfica, Benfica on that game, I think would be like 20-25, because these two teams, they don't stand a chance. But with Atletico, they do have the capability to get a draw out of this. So let's see how that goes. Seriously, away goal rule, it used to keep the excitement. Now, for a team like Atletico, they know that even if they score a goal and keep a clean sheet, it's not going to count, much. So let's see how that goes. Exactly, Aditya. The excitement definitely gone. So वो कल है अनुज भाई, चेल्सी वर्सेस मैड्रिड कल रात को है। आज तो सिटी वर्सेस एथलेटिको। होपफुली दोनों मैड्रिड टीम्स कुछ कर जाएं। यू नो चेल्सी एंड सिटी, इफ दे गेट्स नॉक्ड आउट, दैट वुड बी ब्रिलियंट, बिकॉज फिर थोड़ा स्ट्रेस कम रहेगा। But yeah, I don't see City, going out. I hope they go out, but I don't see it. All right, guys, prediction time. As I said, don't stop your prediction. Keep your predictions going on. Now, as I said, I feel it's going to be a good game. So, keeping our fingers crossed. It could have been a Manchester derby if we, could have gone past Atletico. Yeah, Aditya, bhai, obviously they were not good Chelsea, but in European competitions, Chelsea always shows up. One of the most consistent teams. So let's see how that goes. We would have still gone for attack, because one goal, is never, it's never enough. So I think we would have still gone with like four defenders only and try to get that one goal. After getting, if we would have scored, then might we would have gone with five at the back, not without that. अरे साहब, आज जब तक अनाउंसमेंट नहीं हो जाता है एरिक टेन हाग का, तब तक सारे जर्नलिस्ट हैं। एवरीवन इज अ जर्नलिस्ट। देखते हैं। All right, guys, 12 minutes to go for the game. Hoping that this game turns out to be a cracker. Because Benfica versus Liverpool might turn out to be one-sided. So let's see. When you look at the bench, they have Matthias Cunha, they have Correa, they have Rodrigo De Paul, they have Lemar, they have Suarez. So they have attacking threat. They have players who can go out and cause problems to the other teams. So how they are going to take that first 15 minutes is going to be very crucial. We have seen that they scored very very early in a lot of games. Bye Mitbhai, good night. तू ही देगा आदित्य, तू ही देगा। When will you give up on Rashford? Never. Why would I give up on Rashford? If he gets sold, he gets sold. Till the time he is here, I want him to perform. Simple as that. Even when Martial was here, I wanted him to perform. I never gave up, even though he was lazy, didn't do anything. Every time he shown, he was out there on the pitch. I wanted him to perform. There's nothing going to happen if I give up or not. अनुज भाई सबका वही सीन है सबका वही सीन है अबे रहने दे आदित्य हर सीजन के पहले मार्क माय वर्ड्स all right guys 4 minutes before the teams are in the tunnel 9 minutes before it all kicks off at Etihad. Never hated Phil Jones. I just think that guy has got no ambitions. It's one thing where you are injured, you cannot play. It's a totally different thing where you want to be on the bench, not even making the squad, just getting free money and, even not wanting to leave, even not wanting to leave. All right, guys. Not long before the kickoff, we will be talking about the game, keeping an eye on the Benfica game as well against Liverpool. So let's see how that pans out as well. As I said, I expect this game, to be interesting. When it comes to Benfica versus Liverpool, I don't expect much, to be honest. So let's see how that goes. All right, guys, prediction time. Guys, listen to what Anuj is saying. Like and subscribe. Obviously, that helps the channel a lot. And as I said, you can see the background. I am a United fan, but I do the watch alongs. I do share my views on other topics as well. So if you interested, if you want to talk about football in general, then feel free to like and subscribe. As I said, my prediction, I have predicted a 2-2. I have predicted a 2-2 in this game. In the Benfica game, I have predicted 3-1. 3 Liverpool, 1 Benfica. So let's see. Hoping for the best. I absolutely won't mind if it's 1-0 Atletico Madrid at the end of the night. 1-0, I will take it. I think majority of the fans, apart from the City fans, will take it. Maratha is saying these United players have exhausted all their. Yeah, that's your opinion. You cannot force your opinion on someone else. For you, they are exhausted. For me, Apart from two or three players, I think this squad, if you add three or four players out there, remove three or four players who wants to go out, I think we still have a good squad. We still have a good squad. We just have to make sure that we choose the right guy and we back the right guy. City again coming up with huge banners to cover that they don't have enough people in the ground. They always do that. It's laughable at times. It's laughable at times. After, there is absolutely no doubt what they have achieved. Most dominant team in England over the last decade, domestically, but still struggling to fill up their stadium, you know. So that shows that they have got success, but they're still not up there yet. Matata is saying, when will I see a super sad chat from Pandey? You start, Matata, he will follow. You start, he will follow. That I can promise. All right, so the team will be out anytime soon, guys. All right, guys. Not long. अरे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है अनुज भाई कोई दिक्कत नहीं है and it's totally fine Matata. I know there are many countries where the super chat facility is not available, likes of Nepal, likes of African countries. So it's totally fine. You guys are here, that means a lot. You guys are here, that means a lot. All right, so guys, the teams are out there. We are ready to roll in this game. Hello Rajnish bhai, welcome to the stream. Score prediction, guys. Jaldi, fatafat. It's going to start. It's raining in Manchester. I hoped I would have loved to see a Manchester derby, but that's how it is. We are not good enough. We know that, and hopefully, our owners see that we are not good enough. They invest in a good way, not just on anyone. So, all right. My data says 3-0. 3-0 goes for Matata. Guys, as I said, put up your predictions. I have gone with a 2-2. So let's see how that goes. First 15-20 minutes are going to be so very crucial in this game. So crucial in this game. So we have Koke and Gundogan. Gundogan is the captain for tonight. Guys, as I said, comment section is open for all. All right, guys. It's kickoff time. As I said, we will be keeping an eye on the Liverpool game as well. Allison says Felix to score first. All right, Allison. Hope you are right. Hope you are right. All right, guys. It's here. Let's go. City with the early possession. They have the ball. It's going to be like this throughout the game. 70-75% of possession easily for City tonight. Okay. Guys, I will, if you cannot see the team, just let me know. I will, take the names again for you. Right back, it's John Stones. They will definitely, Atletico will definitely look to take advantage of that. Ake and Laporte, these are the two CBs. Diaz is injured. Look at the game. It's basically 1 minute, and you can completely take the picture of how this game is going to pan out. First try, first try, and straight, first through ball, and it's straight to Oblak. Guardiola looks like a bit worried, and we can understand because after spending so much money, he is still searching for that trophy, like European trophy. He has been dominant in England. There is absolutely no doubt about that. But as I said, it's going to be attack versus defense, and it's going to be a treat to watch. 2 minutes gone, guys, and you know, not a single touch from Atletico so far. Good run tried by Sterling was just over his head. Keeping an eye on both the games. Focus is definitely Atletico versus City versus Atletico, but definitely keeping an eye on the other game. Finally, finally possession for Atletico after 3 minutes. It's going to be one of those games. You cannot do anything. You will give City the ball, and you will just hope that you get one on the counter. Good pressing by City so far. That's a good ball. And it's a race between Ake and Ake versus Lorente, and it was Ake who won the race. 4 minutes on the clock, guys. Not sure what the delay is about. All right. He has finally taken. Edison has taken the goal kick. De Bruyne. Good defense. One thing for sure is that Atletico is going to defend in numbers, and they will try to get Ake out of the game. He is playing after a long time, and they are looking to exploit that. They are looking to exploit that. Let's see how that goes. Colombia. The moment they get the ball, they are trying to go with that glory ball. You know, 5 minutes, guys. Possession stats. I think we can have the possession stats now. I think it's out. Sometimes it's come into 7th or 8th minute. So, all right. So far it's 61-39, guys. So far it's 61-39. As you can see. So far it's nil-nil, guys. Nothing to talk about in this game. It's just the possession-based game of City and Atletico trying for the through balls with every opportunity they get, and so far they have not succeeded. From the very first minute, it's just the same game plan. They have just this one game plan: defend, defend, defend. That's it. Yes, Alison, I watched the game in the morning. I slept last night, but I was watching the game in the morning. I was great to see. Shabir Bhai says it's a good game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Shabir Bhai. That when Atletico gets chances, they need to be clinical. City will have all the possession. You can see that it's 64%, and it's just 7th minute of the game. So, and City players will be fouled by Atletico players a lot. So they will be, the referee. It totally depends on him when he decides to show his card. It was a very, very, useless foul by Condombia on Cancelo. City have a free kick, 7th minute of the game. Mahrez and De Bruyne on it, and I think it's going to be taken by Mahrez. All right, it was Kevin De Bruyne, and it was well defended. Good header. गौरव भाई लग वही है टच टच करते गिरने वाला सीन होगा आज. We all know how good Spanish players are. We all know how good Spanish players are when it comes to acting. Spanish teams. Won't say Spanish players, but Spanish teams. So let's see. All right. That was a good run by Felix, but he was all alone. He cannot do everything on his own. I will try, Lou. I might not be able to do it. I will just wait. I will just see when the game is. I think it's on. All right, it's on 10th. I won't be able to do it, Lou. I won't be able to do it on a Sunday. So Cancelo with the shot. Somehow it got deflected and ball back to Atleti. All right, guys. 69-30. As I said, 70-75% possession for City throughout the game. But Atletico so far has not done badly. So far, they have defended well in numbers, which they always do. 9 minutes gone, guys. Remain 0-0. No, for a start, I think it's good. It's good. The stadium is so quiet. Looks like a Sunday league game. It's Champions League. I have kept the sound on in my background. But there's nothing, to be honest. Empty seats you can easily see. They should have given more tickets to the Atleti fans. Oh, that was a good try by Mare, just behind Kevin De Bruyne. 10 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. In the Benfica game as well. So far, it's 0-0. They have started 2 or 3 minutes late, so it's 7 minutes over there. They are trying long balls for Griezmann and Felix. It's not going to work. With Suarez, he could have bullied them. Shabir bhai, that's you cannot just we cannot just make equations for us, for ourselves. It's our team who is to be blamed for all the draws. We just show no intent on the pitch whatsoever. It's frustrating and it makes anyone so angry. That was a great cross by Cancelo, recovered well by Sterling. 11 minutes on the clock. Silva, and that's a corner for De Bruyne, Manchester City. Exactly, Sabir bhai, exactly. Corner for Man City, guys. 12th minute of the game. That's a good block by Versalco. He put his body on the line for that. Mahrez with the corner. And it was met by Laporte, but it was always going outside. So no harm done. 12 minutes gone, guys. It remains 0-0 in both the games. %75 possession. It keeps on increasing with every minute. Yeah, there are a few things we could try because the things we are doing on the pitch is not working at all. Yes, Alison, I will be doing that. Another corner for City, guys. 13 minutes. They're all over. They're all over Atletico. So far, as I said, attack versus defense, nothing else. I just don't know. They have just given up, looks like it. Shabir bhai. Corner number 2 for City. 13 minutes on the clock, guys. So far, it's 0-0. So far, it's 0-0. Corner well dead by Atletico. Atletico is the only team, I think, in my opinion, with the defensive shape they keep, that they are the only team. Don't want to jinx it. They are the only team who can keep City quiet. That was a clumsy challenge by Koke on Bernardo in the penalty box. Could have gone anywhere. Could have gone any direction. हमारे पास सोशल मीडिया इन्फ्लुएंसर्स हैं रोहन भाई, ऐसे कैसे बोल सकते हो आप? डांस करवा लो, टेम्पलेट्स के मैसेजेस डलवा लो. वी डू दीज थिंग्स वेरी वेरी नाइसली. Dominant Dominant City, 15 minutes. It's 11 players who are defending. You look at Griezmann, Felix. Everyone is defending. When they get a ball now, and now Griezmann has lost it. The only time they got a ball, Griezmann lost it. So it's going to be very difficult. That was a good challenge by Lodi, but it has gone straight to De Bruyne. Ake. Sterling. Gundogan. Oh, that was a very bad pass. Relief for Atletico. Yes, it's 5. It's 5 p.m. kickoff for Indian fans, Allison. We barely get a game at that time slot. Barely. 16 and a half minutes, guys. 0-0. You can look at the possession stats. It's all City. Sometimes it makes you sleepy because the other team, they are not willing to take any risk, whereas City, they have all the ball, but when you look at the creation, they have not created anything that has bordered Atletico at this point of time. Griezmann. They get the ball, they lose it instantly. Instantly. That was a very, very vital interception. Laporte now. De Bruyne. The moment De Bruyne gets the ball, he just looks to do one thing, and that's to cross the ball. Llorente now. He tried for the run back. Easily cut off by Rodri. Easily cut off by Rodri. And Liverpool has scored, guys, in the other game. As I said, I think they have scored, but it's choked off. It's choked off. Great, great recovery by Oblak this time. 18 minutes on the clock, guys. No, the goal has been given. I'm just waiting to see who has scored. Lucky, lucky for Atletico. Salco was very, very weak, and luckily it didn't fail for Gundogan, otherwise it could have been 1-0. Just waiting to see he scored the goal. It's Konate. So Konate has scored. Benfica is down now by a goal. It's 17 minutes in that game. It's 19 minutes out here. And expect this possession stats to rise in favor of City. Atletico huffing and puffing. It's child's play. It literally is child's play. Gundogan. Ake. Deployed up. I wish I could show you. I know a lot of people are watching. A lot of people must not know, might not have been watching, but so far it's child's play. It's just that. Cancelo. Stones. Switch off play from Gundogan back to Cancelo. That was a great ball again. But straight into the hands of Oblak. Into the 21st minute, guys. Still remains 0-0. The longer it stays 0-0, I think it's going to frustrate City. It's going to frustrate City. And now the ball given away by Oblak again. I predicted 2-2. Let's see. मजाक बना रखा है पोजीशन का. Stones is basically playing alongside Rodri. That's the dominance so far. I think. All right, it's another corner for City. It's oh, boy. Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, and he has hit it all the way up. He was in space, had a lot of space, but he couldn't hit the target. He didn't even test the keeper. It was so wide. Of course, Matata. It was going to be a easy game against Benfica for them. It is. It is a training session. I predicted it. Don't know. I just don't understand why I said they are going to score 2 goals. They cannot even have the ball for 20 minutes in the game. Now, finally, Felix is running, but easily intercepted by Cancelo. And he has hit it wide. So some good pressure finally from Atletico de Madrid. 23 minutes on the clock. It remains 0-0 in this game. Hello, Donbhai. Welcome to the stream. 100% Allison. 100%. That's why I said that I wanted a derby, but the way we are playing, it could have gone just one way. It could have just gone one way. What opportunity for Lodi. It was a missed pass. It was from City. Lodi had the ball, but he gave it straight away. And that's a wrestling game going on between Sterling and Savage. Alright, was Salco. He did well by stopping it before he could run. Oh God. Even I was expecting, I was not expecting very much, possession, but I was expecting few counters. So far, it's not happening for Atletico. They are not able to counter. They are not having the ball and they are not able to counter. So The one thing that has gone in their favor so far is that they have not let City create a clear-cut chance. And that's again given back. 25 minutes gone, guys. Just City. City. Attack after attack after attack. Let's see. Guys, in the other game, Liverpool is leading 1-0. Konate has scored over there. Konate has scored in the second game. Now you don't have to bet. I won't end the stream. It's going till the 90 minutes. It is making me sleepy, but because one team is intent on defending, the second team, they're just having the possession. They're not able to penetrate so far. And that's again very well intercepted. Now City back on attack. Cancelo. Mahrez. Cancelo. Tried the ball again. They're trying to cross. They're not going to able to succeed with crossing a lot. Because the three centre backs who are playing for Atletico, they have good height and they are really good in the air. Ball switched by Stones to Sterling. Rodri. Cancelo. Oh, Cancelo almost sold everyone the dummy, but just out. Just out. So far, it's utterly boring game, guys. Very, very boring game. Atletico is just defending. City are having possession, but City are not making in anything out of the possession because Atletico is defending very, very well. So far, you can say 28 minutes of boredom. In between, Atletico does try with the long balls, but it's not going through. That's a great one. That's a great challenge. Now, Koke with the ball, he has given it to Felix, and Felix, all right, it has been stolen from Felix again. Not the game many people expected, to be honest. What an interception by Ronaldo. All right, it was Ronaldo. Brilliant interception, otherwise it could have been 1-0. On Dombia, he's a powerful runner. When he runs with the ball, it's very, very difficult to stop him. But then, no support at all, and he gets robbed again. 28 and a half minutes, guys, still remains 0-0. So, in the Liverpool game, it's 1-0 to Liverpool. It's Konate who has scored. I think Simeone will be very, very delighted so far. Very, very delighted. And this was hit outside by Oblak. Almost half an hour gone, guys. Still remains 0-0. Laporte. Stones and Laporte basically are the midfielders. They are so forward. But City, Atletico's defensive line is absolutely majestic. and that's another corner for them. Half an hour gone, guys. Another City corner. Phew. When it comes to corners, I think Atletico is one of the best teams when it comes to defending the corners. Absolutely, Alison. City doesn't have a fan base. Outside England, they don't have a fan base. So I'm not surprised that there are not many people out here for this stream. That's fine. Hello, Arun Bhaiya. Welcome to the stream. I am just not able to understand, the logic which Atletico is trying. They are going for the long balls through their keeper, and it's making no sense at all. Oblak is hitting the ball, and it's either going out or they don't have the physicality up front to hold the ball. Exactly, Anuj भाई यही होने वाला था. They were not going to let give any opportunity to City. सारी chances City को ही create करने पड़ेंगे. So far, their defensive play is absolutely fantastic. 31 and a half minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. In the other game, it's 1-0 to Liverpool via goal to Konate. Now they are always trying. Atletico is always trying to create some pressure on Ake, but they're not having the ball. They are not having the ball to even run with. I think this possession stats will definitely change very very soon. So far it's 75-24, but I think it would be very very close to 80 very very soon. हाँ अनुज भाई लिवरपूल का भी मैच है चल रहा है 1-0 लिवरपूल आ गया लिवरपूल is up 1-0 guys in the other game. Felix Kondombia finally few touches for Atletico players. I think he tried for the switch and oh come on man. Nice Allison. तक तो अनुज भाई not many people are interested. जब हमारा कंपटीशन होता है we always try कि उसी को that was a good shot by Rodri but straight away blocked. Felipe with a brilliant interception, and that's a clear foul by. That's a good foul by De Bruyne because Felix was through, and it's finally a jail. Get out of the jail situation for Atletico because They are not going anywhere. With these kind of tactics, they are here to defend. They don't want to do anything else. They just want to keep on defending. 34 minutes on the clock, guys. Still remains 0-0. I'm surprised. It says 20-71-29. I thought it would be like 80-20. Kondombia with the ball. Felix. Felix, the way he touches the ball is great to watch, but he lost it again. Absolutely not, Allison. And it's 2-0 to Liverpool, guys. It's 2-0 to Liverpool. It was going to be a cakewalk for them, and they are proving it to be a cakewalk against Benfica. It's 2-0 to Liverpool in the other game. Yes, Alisson, it's 2-0. And I had no hopes. I had no hopes from Benfica. Atleti, so far, they are doing what they came to do. And I think this, the way they are playing right now, if they can get a draw out of this game, they are going to follow the similar tactics against City, in the reverse fixture as well, and try to get it to the penalties. Then it's anyone's game. Cross again by Cancelo, easily held by Oblak. So it's Sadio Mane with the second goal, guys. Liverpool leads 2-0. Konate and Sadio Mane. Konate in the 17th minute, Sadio Mane in the 34th minute. I'm just a bit surprised. I'm still trying to process why they are going for long balls after long balls after long balls. Who is going to get it? That's what I'm not trying to understand. I'm trying to understand who is going to receive the ball. You don't have Suarez up front, so just a bit, strange for me. And again, they have given the ball back again. 36 and a half minutes, guys, still remains 0-0. I think we can say this easily one of the most boring halves of football I have ever witnessed. 37 minutes. No. Goodbye, we will have to wait. No. I hope next time when we are when this tournament, you know, we have a chance and a legit chance. I want us to make the team like that. That was a clear offside. A good opportunity, but clearly blown by Atletico. Great defensive line by City. Now De Bruyne. Good defensive play. This time it was Kondombia who was acting as a centre back. Kondombia again. One thing I really like about Atletico is that they try to get the ball out instantly. They don't mess around. They know they have to clear the ball, otherwise they might feel the pressure, they might get in trouble. So they get it out. Now, tomorrow's game, Chelsea versus Real Madrid. I will be doing the watch along, guys, so feel free to join that. Today's game, this game is absolutely, it can make anyone sleepy. That's how boring it is. You don't really relate boring to City, but it is like that tonight. Would you like United to bring back the yellow and green kit? I think the way we are making our jersey at this point of time, Alison. I think it's great, and green and gold. We always say so. I won't mind at all. But the best jersey I still feel was the 1999 jersey where we got the treble. Absolutely loved everything about that jersey. 40 minutes on the clock, guys. Still remains 0-0. Another long ball and easy possession for City. It's like Atletico is not willing to learn. They get the ball for 5 seconds, they give it back. That's how it's been so far in the first 40 minutes. City appealing for a penalty. I don't think it's a penalty. They're not going to get it. I think they will run by. I think they will listen. You know, as I said, when United fails to qualify for Champions League, they make few good signings just to please the fans. So I do feel that they will listen to him. Final 4 minutes of the half, guys. There's absolutely nothing to talk about for the first 41 minutes. City almost 75% of possession, but they have done nothing with it. Absolutely nothing with it. They have just kept the ball in and around the box of City. That's it. Absolutely. ग्लेजर्स के रहते हुए तो कुछ भी नहीं बोल सकते लू. If Glazers are in charge, we might not be back in 2040 itself. 3 minutes to go in the first half, guys. So far, the same story. City with possession, nothing they're able to do with that, and Atletico are absolutely enjoying this thing. Because they came for this. They came for this. They just want to make sure that they are not conceding the goal. That's it. They could have tried a bit more if the away goal thing was there. No, but so far, nothing. They get the ball, they give it back. That's been the story. That was close. Could have gone to the Atleti player, but it is Atletico. It is Atletico, Lou. They were going to play this way. Everyone knew it. And they have done their job to perfection so far. And the shot by Stones over the top. 43 minutes gone, guys. 2 minutes to go in the first half. I don't think there's going to be additional time. 43 minutes of torture, you can say, in this game. Even United versus Atleti had more action than this. But now they are again back with a Bernardo Silva. Well defended. Brilliant by Koke, and then it was Versalco, I guess. Pep animated as always. 1 minute to go, guys. I cannot even say let's discuss the game at halftime. Nothing to discuss. Meanwhile, in the other game, Liverpool are 2-0 up, guys. Konate and Mane. I don't really agree with that, Lou, because when you look at the quality on of the teams, you have Atleti, and you have Benfica. And when you look at Benfica, they have not gone with extra defender. They have just played with the same way that they play. You know, four at the back, two in the midfield. So I don't know what their thinking was, whether they tried to go with toe to toe with Liverpool or not. But it was going to be the end of their season in Champions League, and it's going that way so far. I predicted a 3-0, a 3-1 in that game, but all right, it's half time, guys. Absolutely nothing to discuss in this game. No, not a single shot on target from either of the teams. Atleti doing what they came to do: defend, defend, and defend. So far, it's just one way, guys. It's attack versus defense, but it's Atleti who is holding form at this point of time. They are not letting City get behind their back line so far. Meanwhile, guys, Arsenal lost yesterday. you know, I always said that Arsenal will drop points. It was whether we can keep on getting our points, and I had huge doubts on that, and that's what happening. That's what happening at this point of time. Arsenal will drop down the line. Even Spurs will drop, but we also dropped. You know, Arsenal dropped 2 point. Arsenal dropped three. We dropped two. So Lou is asking, would a number nine help City in the 45 minutes Atletico? Maybe, Lou, maybe, but even when you look at how they play, even when you look at how they play, it's all one touch and all that stuff. So before the season, I think Kane would have made a. If they would have signed Kane, I think in the Champions League it would have mattered a lot. They do just fine, but it would have definitely made a difference. 100%, 100%, Elias. No doubt about that. It's just about when. I'm 100% sure. I said this from the beginning. I have been saying this for over a month that Eric Ten Hag will definitely join. The moment United came to know that they have to pay to get Pochettino, it was all over for Pochettino. Allison is saying Liverpool game is a better one. All right, Allison, but I hope that Atletico somehow finds a goal in this game. भाई इस गेम में कुछ भी नहीं है ये पहले 45 मिनट with so many attacking talents and everything and कुछ नहीं not a single shot on target. इस गेम ने ना नींद और लगवा दिया अच्छे से गेम मैच खत्म होने के बाद ही ऐसा लगेगा ऐसे सो जाओ. होपफुली कल वाला गेम गाइस रिमाइंडर सेट कर लो. Tomorrow Chelsea versus Real Madrid. I will be doing the watch along for that game. So इससे तो better ही होगा. That I'm pretty much sure. Both the teams will like to attack. So कल वाले गेम के watch along के लिए guys please set up the reminder so that you don't miss out. So far in this game the score is 0-0. In the Liverpool game, Liverpool winning comfortably 2-0 so far. Goal from Konate first, and then it was Sadio Mane. So, I think both the games so far is going to the script. Atletico, against City, they are very solid defensively. Benfica, They are just not good enough for a team like Liverpool at this point of time. Manchester City was weak. I just don't know. I hope their Champions League curse. You can say whatever you want to say, but I hope it continues. Because I would love to see them get knocked by Atleti. Atleti is one team. I always said that this team will always be a dark horse in every Champions League season because of their defensive structure, because all the 11 players are willing to work. Exactly, Lou. Well said. Well said, Lou. This is not. Still, I will wait. I will wait, Elias. But I don't want to jinx it. Looks like a step in the right direction. But whoever you bring, whether it's Ten Hag, Pochettino, Zidane, whoever you bring, if you're not backing that manager up, it's not going to end well. Simple as that. One goal by Atleti in this game, guys, can definitely change the entire fixture. So far they are absolutely brilliant defensively. Attacking wise, they have not been a threat, which was expected. They have not got any chances to counter so far. So as you can look at the stats. It's zero shots on target from both teams, and it shows how to look at this heat map. Look at this heat map. It shows the entire story, what the game is all about so far. From minute to minute 45, it was the same thing that happened. Defense versus attack, defense versus attack. All right, so they are showing the highlights of the second game, the Benfica one. Robertson and then Konate with the header. Liu says the only thing we fans of United should not do is get excited. Obviously, football has changed a lot, Liu. So obviously, excitement will be there. But yeah, people should not just expect, that he will come in and he will get us the trophy. The Premier League in the very first season. We should not expect that. Let him get his own team. And I always say it's going to take time again. Allison says United won't miss Pogba next season. I hope so. I hope so, Allison. Alright, guys, the second half will be starting very, very shortly in like 5 to 6 minutes. Phew. ये ऐड आया तो नींद खुली थोड़ी, अदरवाइज पूरा ही सुला दिया था पहले 45 मिनट्स में. Could have been anyway. Could have been, signing Pogba was a good move. Signing Pogba was a good move. But then, if instantly we could have signed a DM as well, you know, things of Pogba would have been different. In the last 2, 3, after the initial 2, 3 years, after the Mourinho saga, it was just, you know, that he was waiting to just leave. COVID happened, he couldn't leave, but now he is on a free and definitely is going to leave. PSG, according to certain reports, PSG has made a formal bid, but they are not offering what United offered. So a lot of ifs and buts could be said at this point of time, but we all know that he didn't do enough. And now that he wants to leave and he's a free agent, I think it's going to suit both the parties. We can finally move on. We can get rid of the Pogba stance. Who thinks that they think that he's the best player in the world. So we can get rid of those and we can move forward. We can focus. If he stays as a United fan, I'm definitely going to support him. But if he goes out, if he wants to leave, just let him go. I have been saying this for a very long time that if someone don't want to stay, if someone don't want to stay at the club, just let that person go. Simple as that. No one is bigger than the club. I think in the past we have made mistakes about trying to convince players to stay. Even if they don't want it. So if someone wants to leave, just leave. If he wants to stay, then perform to your best best capabilities. That's it. Pogba has done neither. Obviously in the COVID, no one bid for him. So as I said, I don't see anyone paying 100 million, 100+ million for Harry Kane now. The only stupid club who will do it is Man United. I think City has their moment. They were willing to pay up to 150. I think 130, 150. But Levy missed his chance to get a lot of money for his club. And if Kane can keep Champions League, if Kane can get Champions League football for Tottenham, I think he would pay a bucket load of that money which Spurs missed out on. So मानना क्या है पता है सबको. डिल्यूजन में थोड़ी जीता है कोई. 4-4-1 ब्रेंटफोर्ड कैसा रहा. वी हैड आवर वॉटफोर्ड बड़ा हंसे थे ना तुम. ब्रेंटफोर्ड दैट टू एट स्टैमफोर्ड ब्रिज. कल क्या होगा तुम्हारा अगेंस्ट रियल मैड्रिड, वो भी बेंजिमा के वापस आने पे. All right, guys, the second half is about to start. No. I won't even say that Atletico has played dirty or referee decisions has gone in their way so far. They have been tough. They have played well. They are doing what, as I said, what was expected of them. That was to just keep on defending for their lives. Let's see for how long they can keep the City attack at bay. So let's see. भाई खुद ही देख रहा है 3 बजे तक रात को बैठ के दूसरे का गेम, फिर भी दूसरे को बोलना है, तो अब क्या कर सकते हैं इसमें? बट कल वाला मैच अच्छा होगा पुलकित। ये तो इसने तो ऐसा कर रखा है भाई, सोने वाला था मैं हाफ टाइम में, ऐसा लग रहा था कि बस चेयर पे ही सो जाऊंगा। लिवरपूल वाला गेम वन वे होने वाला था, इसलिए वो किया नहीं मैंने, अदरवाइज वही पकड़ लेता। फुटबॉल फुटबॉल मत आता है, व्हाट इज सॉकर? ऑलराइट, ग्लोरियस चांस for Atleti, but it was miles offside. That's why he didn't even try harder, it feels like. City with the possession again, guys. It's going to be the same game all over again. Attack versus defense for the first 46 minutes. Expect the same for the next 45-46 minutes. Substitutions will be interesting. Waiting to look at the substitutions. Good chance. Gundogan almost scored. Corner for City, guys. 47 minutes gone. That was a great turn. Great turn. Almost scored. Just the hate for City. And this is a breakaway. It's Griezmann. It's Griezmann who's on the run. And he has been pulled back. Griezmann flubbed his lines. He should have gone down. Come on. This was the chance. Could have been a red. Could have been a red if he would have gone down. And he overhit the ball. Best chance of the game goes begging. Best chance of the game goes begging. 48 minutes gone, guys. What a chance for Atleti. What a chance for Atleti. They might regret it. They might regret it big time. Gundogan. Brilliant deception again. This time over Salpa. Now it has. And it's Koke. Koke with the ball. And he has kept the ball and it has been taken away, but it was a foul. One foul too many. 49 minutes gone, guys. He should have gone down. He tried to be strong. Obviously, they are divers. But where it mattered, they didn't do it. You touch them, they fell down to the ground. Griezmann, he tried to be strong, tried to play the fair game, and he did it well. He did it well. City are, City's on the ropes in the second half for the first 4 minutes, guys. It's Atletico who has come out with intent. They are pressing a bit more, and finally Griezmann is getting into the game. They have made few good interceptions, and as I said, Atletico missed a golden chance. And now City, they have a corner again. 50 minutes on the clock. De Bruyne is going to take the corner. Once City gets a bit under pressure, it's always De Bruyne who gets them out of it. So far, Atleti has defended their corners well. Whether they can keep on doing it for the next 40 minutes, so let's see. Good defensive effort again, this time by Felipe. It stays 0-0. Mahrez with the ball, and again, well defended. And Koke. Now this is 3-on-1. Griezmann now, Griezmann now. Oh, Lorente again. Two glorious chances for Atleti to score, and they has missed both of them. Now it looks like a game. Now it looks like a Champions League game. First half was absolutely disaster. Savage, Griezmann, and now no one to run. No one to run, and he has given the ball away. This also puts Atletico a bit of on a bit of risk. All right, Benfica 2-1 guys. Benfica has scored. It's 2-1. It's Nunez again. Nunez given audition for Man United with a goal against Liverpool. Come on, we need to get him. Now I always, you know, have them as suspicions on the players from Portuguese league. But yeah, if they are doing against the top teams, then definitely. With Nunez who has got a goal back, it will give them a lot of confidence. Lot of confidence. With no away goals in the game, if they can somehow keep it 2-1 or make it 2-2 at Anfield, you never know. Free kick at a very good spot for us, Manchester City. Mahrez and De Bruyne. It's nightmare for any goalkeeper. Two of the best when it comes to taking free kicks. I will just say just a hint further than they would have liked, but keep an eye. Alright, so it's going to be De Bruyne. It looks like it's going to be De Bruyne. They took it short and another one. It's Lodi, and he will definitely get a yellow card, I guess. The position of the free kick is much better. Much better position for the free kick for City this time. They took it short. They surprised Atletico, and now they have a free kick in a much better position. Danger times for Atleti. Danger times for Atleti. It's in the range of De Bruyne. It's in the range of Mahrez. Koke has gone down on the floor, trying to cover up a shot beneath the wall. What a shot and what a save by Oblak. And that's a foul. Atletico just getting out of jail. What a save, Oblak. What a save. Everyone just gone out. It was just so bizarre. Come on, Atleti. Thirty-four minutes to go in the game, guys. In the other game, it's 2-1. As you can see in the comment section, it's 2-1. Benfica has gone one back through Darwin Nunez. Exactly, Allison. Without away goals, it takes the joy out of the competition, to be honest, and that's a yellow card. I think that should be a yellow card. The referee. This should have been a yellow card. I don't know how that's not a yellow. Clearly fouled. And Mahrez was on the run. Sterling with a shot. But still just one shot on target from Manchester City, guys. And one shot on target from Atleti. That's the game so far. 72-28. That's the possession stat you can see in front of you. And now it's going to be a triple substitution by Atletico Madrid. Triple substitution. They are not going to just sit back. Two attacking players. And that's another corner for City. 58 minutes gone, guys. So far, Atletico's park the bus tactic is working. For how long, as I said, no one knows. So far, the way they have dealt with the corners is absolutely brilliant. Barely City got ahead to it. Felix getting lucky with the ball. And they have given it to... Oh, that's a clear foul. That's a yellow card. That should be a yellow card. And it's not been given. I think the ref had just forgotten his cards at home. That was two clear-cut yellow cards. Alright, so Koke is out of the game, guys. Rodrigo De Paul is in. Oblak is the captain on the field now. We will also see Joao Felix going out. Because they need someone who can hold the ball. Matheus Cunha can hold the ball. Griezmann, alright guys. Griezmann is out. Koke is out. Correa. All right, Lorente is out. Felix remains, guys. Felix remains, and it's Matheus Cunha who has come in. So triple substitution by Atletico Madrid. As you can see, guys, triple substitution has been made. Atletico has made triple substitution. Cunha in for Lorente. Then you have Correa in for Griezmann, and then the third substitution has been Rodrigo De Paul coming in for Captain Koke. So three substitutions so far. In the other game, it's still 2-1, guys. 2-1 in favor of Liverpool. Nunez getting one goal back for them after they were down 2-0. 30 minutes to go in this game, guys. Remain 0-0. Atleti has shown some ambition in the second half. I think a lot of people's prediction for this game is going wrong. You know, who even you predicted 3-0 to City. It's going horribly wrong. They are not going to score. As I said, they were never going to score three goals against the likes of Atletico de Madrid. I just thought that with Ake in defense and with Stones at right back, I think Atletico could have done more to penetrate it, but they have not. All right, Cunha with the first touch. Cunha with the run. Still with Cunha. Oh, and that's a throw. That's a throw for. That's a throw for Atletico Madrid. Cunha got like it could have been a throw for City, but somehow last touch was from Laporte, and now again, or very rarely do we see Kevin De Bruyne losing the ball. He lost it, and then Atletico lost it. So all right, another corner for City. So far, it's a defensive masterclass. Defense versus attack. I dubbed the game like that, and it's the same so far. Addison says Benfica attacking Liverpool and could have equalized. I hope that they get the second goal, Allison, because if Liverpool scored the third one, I think that's game over for them. If they can do it, make it 2-2, they start afresh in the second leg. Hello, Viva bhai, welcome to the stream. Liverpool or City could have got the lead. Laporte with a brilliant header just outside, just over the top. Otherwise, it could have been a goal. Atletico started the second half well, but after that, they have just gone into the cell. Matata, they know they have the quality. They know it. And they can turn the game around. Still half an hour in this game. They never know. But Atleti in the second half has been more attacking. They are creating some pressure at City so far. It's never easy. It's never easy against the likes of a team of athletic quality, defensive quality. They have the attacking players, but they are not making use of it. But defensively, they are pressing. Even when they lose the ball, they know the players know what their job is. They go all out at all out in terms of defending that ball. And now it has been given away. That's very sloppy by Atleti. Very sloppy. All right. Allison says Salah off and Jota on for Liverpool. In the meanwhile, City is also making two substitutes ready. Hopefully, we will. Hopefully, one athletic goal changes the entire fixture for them. 25 minutes to go, guys. And the second game, Liverpool versus Benfica versus Liverpool, stays 2-1 to Liverpool. Good interception again. This time it was Nildo. Sterling diving. Doing the same thing he did against Denmark. Cheating bastard. Oh, that was well intercepted. Athletic trying a few more of their tricks, but definitely it's not working. While the City substitutes wait on the touchline. 67 minutes gone, guys. Still 2-1. Oh, sorry. Still 0-0 in this game. 2-1 in the Liverpool game. No, I have been watching football for almost 15 years now, and honestly speaking, I have never seen a team defend so well and in such an organized manner. It's just but when it comes to bigger names, it's very hard to reach them at times. So as once this season ends, I will totally revamp the way I'm trying to do things. So in the second, from the next season, hopefully the channel grows a bit more. And obviously, when United is not playing well, the social media, no one really wants to watch the same things again and again in terms of how badly we are playing. So the double substitution has been made, guys. Sterling is off and Mahrez is off, and then we have Foden in. And while I was talking, right, Grealish is also in for Gundogan, and that's a yellow. Well, it's nothing to feel bad about, to be honest. You know, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes patience. Obviously, you cannot force anyone to come out and watch. And as I said, few games it goes well, few games it's not that well. So as I said, I will be revamping few things in the upcoming season. So let's see how that goes. It's a slow process. You know. All right, guys. Final 20 minutes into this game. Final 20 minutes into this game. Still remains 0-0. And it's De Bruyne who has made it 1-0. It was coming, guys. It was never. They were never going to hold it for 90 minutes. one plan. It was never going to work. It's 1-0 for Manchester City now, guys. Yeah, it's 1-0, guys. It's De Bruyne. It was a brilliant run. Brilliant pass. It was Foden with the nutmeg of a pass, and it's 1-0. Brilliant. It was coming. It was coming. You cannot defend like this against a team like City for 90 minutes. As I said, it's just too much time. Two more in next 20 minutes. You know, it will only come if they just totally lose their cool. If Atletico goes to score that goal, the equalizer and gives them space, obviously, might be the end of the game for them. So now it's a tricky situation for Atletico. Go for the equalizer or just take it to Wanda Metropolitano and start the game, you know, with just one goal behind. Final 18 minutes, guys. City leading 1-0 through a De Bruyne goal. If City gets the second goal, it's game over for them. And it's game over for Atletico. 73 minutes gone, guys. Another corner for Atletico. Or another corner for Manchester City. In the second game, it still remains 2-1 to Liverpool. Sixteen minutes on the clock left. Yeah, it's a clear foul by De Bruyne. How they start in the second half, it's going to be so crucial. You cannot rely on your defense for 180 minutes against a team like City. You will always have to come up with the goal. In this match, they had two chances, good chances in the second half, but it was never going to be enough. 15 minutes to go, guys. 15 minutes to go into this game. That's a good interception by Grealish, but he has lost it. Kondogbia with a brilliant interception. And that's a good place to win a free kick. It's a good tussle in the midfield. Rodrigo De Paul to take the free kick, guys. 77th minute of the game. And looks like it's a wasted one. Completely wasted free kick. Atletico are trying a bit more in the second half, but Kondogbia is like looking for a foul the moment he gets touched. 12 minutes of normal time, guys, and then I think there will be three additional minutes, not much. City looking for that second goal, but it's a good interception by Kondogbia, and now it has gone to Rodrigo De Paul, who has fished it. It's Versalco. That was a good cross. But straight City back on attack straight away. A lot of space for City to work with now. 11 minutes to go into this game, guys. In the second game, it still remains 2-1 to Liverpool. Both the games are very well balanced at this point of time. This game is much more balanced, even though Atletico is losing 1-0. If they can keep this, keep it at just one and go into the second leg at home and start with a positive mindset, you never know. You never know. If they end up conceding the second goal, I think that would be done. That would be it. You won't be able to come back from 2-goal deficit. 10 minutes to go into this game, guys. De Bruyne almost made it 2-0. Great chance for City to end the game. Right there. That was some brilliant play from Foden. Savage with a block. Atletico is going to make substitutions again. Final 9 minutes to go, guys. Yeah, Felix is off. Lemar is on. Simeone is not playing to his players' abilities. It's the players who is taking all the instructions from Simeone. He made the team the way they are right now. It's not the players. The players are just focused on following the instructions in the best manner. You look at the likes of Griezmann, you look at the likes of Felix, so much attacking talent, and still they defend, when they're needed to. So, final 8 minutes on the clock, guys. If Atletico goes back to their home with 1-0, I think they would be happy. Second goal, and it would be curtains for them. And same for Benfica. 2-1, they stay in the game just. Fight, fight. You touch Grealish, and it's a foul. Oh, come on, man. Oh, Grealish, no. Bray has been shown a yellow card for kicking the ball into the shins of Grealish, and that ricochet to his face. Final 6 minutes of the game, guys. Remains 1-0 in City's favor. They have lost the ball, and it's a counter-attack situation for Atleti, and they have received the ball back. Atletico's luck also, when it comes to receiving the ball, not been the same. Yellow card has been shown to Gabriel Jesus. Now it's coming a flurry of yellows now for dissent. Final 5 minutes, guys. And Jesus misses the next match. Now City looks content at this point of time. They are keeping their bodies, defense bodies behind in order to defend. They're not going all out attack for the second goal. City on the attack again. 4 minutes to go, guys. De Bruyne with a shot over the bar. That was a possession lost by Atletico. They given the ball straight back. They have done it countless times in this game. Countless times. They have just given it back time and time again. And again. And now again. It's like ping ball, no? Ping pong, and they are not winning it. They are giving it time and time again. 3 minutes to go, guys. Apart from that goal by De Bruyne, City hasn't created a clear-cut chance. They have few shots from, way outside the box. What a chance for it was for De Bruyne, and again for just surviving. Atleti is just surviving now. De Bruyne again, it was the same combination, Foden and De Bruyne. This time, well blocked. Two and a half minutes go. 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes to go, guys. Still remains 1-0 in favor of Athletic. Oh, in favor of Manchester City. I want it to be in favor of Athletic. It's not going to happen. रजनीश भाई यही होना था इनके बस का नहीं है ना कुछ मैं वही तो बोल रहा हूँ यू कैन नॉट डिफेंड वन इतने अटैकिंग प्लेयर्स हैं इनके पास इतने अटैकिंग प्लेयर्स हैं बट फिर भी सेम हर बार सेम जाके बस डिफेंड 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 हर बार नहीं चलेगा ना ऐसा यार when you have a team of cities quality और रियल मैड्रिड टीम या बैन की टीम हो गई लिवरपूल की टीम हो गई तुम 180 मिनट थोड़ी डिफेंड कर लोगे यार signs of a finished club, Lou. This will keep on, this will continue. We can still make things happen if we make the right appointments and back him. But if we make the same mistakes, the gap between us and Liverpool and City will keep on increasing. That's it. No other way. And it's the third goal by Liverpool, guys. It's 3-1 in that game. And I think it's just over for Benfica. 3-1 in the Liverpool game. Yes, Allison, 3-1. Just the way I predicted in that game. It's over. I think it's over for Benfica in the game as well as in the tie. You are not going to come back from 3-1 down against Liverpool at Anfield. Now all the focus moves to the Chelsea versus Real Madrid game tomorrow, guys. Set reminders, the watch along is there, the event has been already put up. So see you tomorrow night. We still have 1 minute in this game. I still have 1 minute in this game, and then I will end the stream because भाई यही होता है जब दे गेट व्हेन अ मैनेजर गेट्स बैक उसको टाइम देते हो तो फॉर द फर्स्ट 2-3 सीजंस देख लो क्लब का रिकॉर्ड यूज्ड टू लूज in most important games. Then he got the pieces together, and obviously he's a good manager. All right, guys, it's going to be full time out here. It's 1-0 to Man City. Second leg at Wanda Metropolitano, so let's see how that goes. Professional performance, Atletico did have their chance in the second half. They missed it. And as I said, they will come, it will come back to haunt them. And it did. And Versalco has been yellow carded for a foul on Grealish. It was coming, The referee, he didn't show any yellow card for the first 60-65 minutes, and it was all a flurry of yellow. It will be checked. It might be checked. Yeah, it would be Liverpool versus Bayern Munich. All right, guys. Full time whistle out here. Ederson, yellow carded. It's like 6-7 guys who has been yellow carded in this game. All right, so that ends the game, and see you guys tomorrow night for the Chelsea game. Nothing much to discuss in this game, so I will just quit the stream, have some sleep, and see you tomorrow night. So stay safe, good night, and don't forget to show up tomorrow. अरे उनके भी ओनर्स लू वैसे ही है, ठीक है, बट हाँ दे हैव प्रॉपर पीपल इन प्लेस, तो दैट्स व्हाई वो डिश आउट नहीं करते कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स. चलो, गुड नाइट गाइस, सी यू टुमारो.